What's up, everybody? It's Toby. This week is a little bit different for the podcast. Josh and I had some scheduling conflicts, so instead of a brand new episode, this is going to be a best of issues 0 through 5. It's handpicked funniest moments, in my opinion. There is still a new episode coming out soon. It is just not today, but hopefully this will hold you over for the next 37 minutes and hold you over for the next couple days until Josh and I can get our shit together and put out the brand new episode. Thanks for listening to this, guys. Enjoy it. And side note, I think the volume quality jumps around a little bit because at some point I did buy the new microphone. So if I blast out your speakers at some point soon, I apologize. Lates. What is up, everybody? It is Toby. I am back with a brand new thing. This is going to be a little podcast that I'm going to start doing. And of course, you hear fucking rustling in the background because I have unprofessional friends.
Wait.
And then I just fucking get. Wait till you're fucking introduced!
No. Why is this all about you? First of all,
because I had to fucking lead into it.
I don't know. I don't like this.
I was gonna build up to like the grand unveiling.
I don't like that.
Hey assholes! Guess what? Dickhead Josh is here too. I've had a bag of potatoes on top of my fridge for about I'll say a month now.
Okay,
maybe 2. Josh, I never knew potatoes went bad.
Well, they grow things out of them.
No, well, see, these potatoes didn't grow things out of them. They, like, melted or turned into liquid. So when I was, like, moving things off the top of the fridge to remove the drop ceiling, I saw a huge brown and yellow puddle of, like, potato goo on top of my fridge. Mm-hmm. And it's probably one of the worst fucking smelling things in the world.
I don't think those were potatoes. Like, someone hoodwinked you and sold you things that weren't actually potatoes. Toby, potatoes don't melt.
Josh, like, whenever I say get excited about things, Josh shits on it and says it's stupid until he somehow gets this hook in him where he's like, this might be interesting. So one of the things for the compendium this year is you can have a fantasy Dota draft, which is like you pick players from different teams. You're laughing already because you know I'm right. Yep. You pick players from different teams and you make your own like fantasy Dota team. And then as the league goes on, like you get points for what your players do for like kills and different bullshit like that. Like
it's fantasy football, but for Dota.
Yeah, it's like right there is the first perfect like pop culture geek mashup we can like apply this to.
Yeah,
like it's like taking fantasy football, which is huge in like normal person world, and then applying it to like a nerdy geeky thing or something along those lines. So I hosted a fantasy draft, and basically it's automated where you get 6 people and you pick the draft time, and everyone if they want to show up shows up, or if not they don't. So I got Josh to join because you get 25 points for it towards the compendium, which is so that keeps us even. That's not the point. But I was like...
and that was all we cared about. So like supposedly, that was all we cared about.
No. All I cared about was, A, hosting the draft, so we both used our ticket, and then B, making sure the draft happened, so we got the points for having the draft.
Okay.
So Josh and I beg in the one chat room of like, hey, people come join the draft, you know, if you didn't join one yet, come get points, blah, blah, blah. And eventually 6 people get in it. So now, Josh mocks almost everything stupid I enjoy.
Sure.
So,
yeah, that's
and you don't care about a lot of things.
True. This is all true.
Okay, so the original draft date was like a week from yesterday at like 5:30 or 7 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah.
So just to make sure I'm going to say we, but it was really I. Just to make sure that we got the points for having the fantasy league start, I changed the draft time from like next week in the future to the day to yesterday, like 5:30 in the afternoon, without Josh really knowing that was ready. But to be fair, the thought process behind this was Josh doesn't give a fuck anyway. He's not going to really want to draft a team. I'm going to let it go. So yesterday, I'm bored as shit. Right at like 5:27, I load up Dota, and I was like, "Oh fuck, the draft's in 3 minutes. I might as well go do this because I'm here." So I go in the draft, and 4 of the 6 teams are there. So we all draft. There maybe minimal bullshitting between each other, and we let it go.
You guys were bullshitting too?
And Josh plays this game too, where he fake gets mad about things. Like he'll be like, I can't believe I got left out. But he doesn't really give a fuck because he didn't care about it in the first place. But then I'm like, yeah, you know, there's 4 of us there, we're all drafting stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then that was that little hook that Josh loves, where he's like, I might have actually missed out on something here. I need to jump in on this. What the fuck? Why are you telling me you changed the time? And I even said to you, I was like, I didn't think you would give a fuck. And you're like, well, I didn't until other people were there. And I feel like I was left out of something.
All right, so there were some key details left out of the story.
I don't think there were, but you fell right in, bud.
Okay, well, first of all, it wasn't like you signed on, saw the draft was going to happen, and then you did it, and then told me about it later when we talked later. We were literally talking during you drafting, and you just kept quiet about it.
I don't know if we might have been done by then.
Okay, well, I don't know. All right, the draft happened at 5:30. We were talking at like 5:20 and then 5:40. So it was like you ran away and hid and did the draft and then came back. And then it didn't just happen to come up. You brought it up out of nowhere. So one...
No, you know what I think it was? I think I sent you a message and was like, fuck you, drafted my team. Where were you at?
Okay. So I will admit, when you first came at me, telling me about the draft, my first, being angry about it, that was fake anger. Like as you said, I will admit to that part.
That's what you always do, man.
It is what I always do, and the first one, I was completely joking. But then when you told me that there were, 4 out of 6 of you showed up, and you guys had this little party, and you were all, chatting and stuff, then I truly kind of felt left out, and, actually kind of got mad. Because it was so well, why didn't you just tell me? You knew I was online.
But because you hate everything.
I don't hate everything. It's a defense mechanism.
No, wait, you know what? This is my defense. I don't remember if this is what I thought yesterday or not, but this is what I'm going for now.
Okay.
You were editing something else.
I was.
So why would I say come play Dota? You told me you were busy until later in the night.
Well, true, but I could pop in for a.
Oh!
You're right. I was editing my other podcast, Gorilla Position, which everyone should check out.
Yeah, plug things. That's cool. I don't care.
I'm going to. But okay, yeah, but I could have. I didn't have time for a full game of Dota, but I could have popped in for a 10-minute draft.
Well, now you don't get a draft.
I don't see it now. I've missed that opportunity.
This is what you get. You hate everything. Josh, listen. We talk about this all the time.
Uh-huh.
You hate everything. And then you try to randomize Steam Sale Parade to bring this back around to the original topic.
Yeah.
And this is what you get. This is payment.
Is that I get to not enjoy things. I guess I can't have it both ways.
Because you don't enjoy things so much. It's like the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
At this point, I just keep things away from you. I feel like it's safer for both of us, because if I'm like, Josh, oh my god, I have one of the 10 Steam Adventure cards, or Summer Adventure cards, which I did earlier, Josh goes, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You're stupid.
Are you gonna quit work? It's a fuck. And then, the best part, I guess to finish this conversation, the best part was it's a bull and bear market, and I was trying to be all fucking stock market-y about it, and I didn't even know what the words meant, and Josh had to fucking school me and what bull and bear meant.
Well, okay.
And he used horrible fucking metaphors, or mnemonics. That was the word. Oh. That was the word I couldn't spell before. Mnemonics.
Okay. Well, first of all, you sounded like an idiot because you didn't know the words. So I was trying to make you sound less like an idiot.
Welcome to Everyday.
So you said that it was a bull market, meaning the prices were going down, and that's completely wrong.
I didn't know what it meant. I just think I said it was a bull market.
You just picked something. You picked one at random.
I picked one of the two animals.
Yes.
And then I think you said, is it going up? And I just went with it because you pretty much affirmed just one of the two things for me, and it tied it together.
So those weren't mnemonics that I was telling you. That's why those animals are named. That's why that type of market is named after those animals. Because a bull swings its paws down, so that the market is going down. I'm sorry. A bear. I'm sorry, I had it backwards. A bear swings its paws down, so the market's going down, and a bull thrusts its horns up, so the market's going up. That's not a mnemonic. That is why it's called that.
Okay,
it's dumb. Don't get me wrong. That's dumb.
Just so everyone can know my counterpoints to this, because I feel like I wasted them earlier, and I want to bring them out to the light of day, Josh.
Yes.
I also want to point out that a bear stands up when it fights,
and
a bull puts its head down when it runs at you.
No, that's true. I will agree entirely. I'm not on the side of Wall Street here. Let's be clear. I understand.
They stole my fucking money.
Listen, I'm not supporting the fat cats on Wall Street. I'll be 1980s and I'll call them fat cats. But I just understand the term. I see your point as well. It makes more sense that a standing bear would mean a rising market. Yeah, I agree.
Or my two thought processes were really just to be argumentative with you earlier.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, but it makes sense. Okay. Yeah,
they do, especially the bull one.
And also the stock market, Wall Street, they have the New York Stock Exchange. That's what I'm looking for. They have the bull out front, right? The big statue of the bull.
Yeah.
Why would you put a thing that means bad stuff outside of your building? That's like the I don't know. You put a bank
But you said
robber
it's a
out in
good
front of a
thing.
bank.
But he says the bull.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah, Dick. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you trying to reverse what they mean stuck in my head more than the real thing.
I hope it does it to everybody. I hope everybody out there that's listening forgets which one is which. Just goes, well, the bull puts his head down and fucking fails like economics 101 in college. I either want to make people really happy, Josh, or I want to ruin lives.
There's no in
and
between.
I feel like this podcast will be the way to do that.
Now, the Groundhog's Day of Girlfriends, I would pay $5,000 for that, where no matter what you did and how mad you made her, the next day it's all good again.
I fucked those 5 girls last night, and I can't take this back now.
or I demanded she make me a sandwich while I was playing Halo 10 times that night.
You know what? That speaks a lot about our personalities, I think. I immediately go with, I cheated with, 5 different people. Josh goes, I had her make me too many sandwiches.
No, yours goes to, like adultery, and mine goes to food and excess in video games. Yeah, that sums us up.
Well, okay, so I'm going to put an asterisk on that. I don't cheat, so I'm not going to put the adultery on my fucking...
on your list.
On Toby's scorecard. But...
This sounds like a rom-com to me.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I'm seeing, Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey as stars. And he's also a stripper because this is the sequel to Magic Mike.
Okay, so if we're going to make a movie about this rom-com where people pay money to find each other but not try to find each other but find each other,
yeah,
what name would we give it?
Ooh, you only date twice.
All right.
Coming back around.
I'm gonna let you find out here. I'm sorry.
Love again.
No, it'd be love again, again, again.
Love again. No.
And the ellipses. The ellipses are key in that title.
The ellipses are that's a pretty clutch point. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. How about? Did I already say twice in a lifetime? Did I already use that one? How about the do-over?
That works.
That sounds like a. Listen, I'm changing my casting. That is a what is his name? He was in the movie where he danced and Brad.
Flashdance?
No, he was in Hangover.
Footloose.
What's his name? He's in The Hangover. He was in Silver Lining Playbook.
Bradley
Cooper. This is a Bradley Cooper movie that I'm describing right now. All right, so it's called The Do-Over.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and say that his co-star in Silver Linings Playbook, who I'm also forgetting her name. I'm terrible at... Listen, you're the
Why
pop
are you just
side.
recasting the same movie? Don't be one of those people. You're one of those fucking lazy directors.
Yeah,
You're
no.
Josh, you know what? You're fucking Judd Apatowing it up right now.
Exactly.
You're casting the same
Toby,
7 people
that
in
was
the
the
same
meta
film.
joke that I was making. Because there
glad
are
that-
apparently 5 people in Hollywood, and they make the same movie over again.
I'm glad we pulled that through together.
Okay, Toby, I have created the perfect title for this movie, which is The Do-Over. What is the tagline for this movie? So I will start. In a world where 2 people used to love each other. Now, finish the end, skip to the end of that trailer and sum it up for me.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of pressure.
You made me name the damn movie!
It's called The Do-Over?
The Do-Over. In theaters this summer.
Well, okay, so I'm going to switch up the plot a little bit.
Well, okay, I mean, you're not allowed to do that, but okay. Listen,
Well, see,
if you don't want to yes and me, that's fine.
I feel like the metaphor that we need to add here, I want to put, a fool on his money or soon parted somehow in this movie.
Okay.
So I was trying to think of a good tagline with, that kind of concept. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. How about love can bloom on a battlefield? No, that's a different one.
How about this? Love does cost a thing.
Title! No, that's the title! Nailed it! You know what? That's either this movie or the Pretty Woman sequel. I don't know which one. Listen,
National Catfish Day,
yeah.
You'll be trapping more than fish.
That's good. Yeah, entrapment. That's what this is all about. National Catfish Day, He's got a young one on the hook.
I apologize to you for shit. You fucking instigate me until I start yelling at you. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, stop crying. Oh, I've got fucking trading cards. So you do. And you should make it worse.
See, you're always talking big game about how I'm mean to you, but I think this podcast shows that you bully me, which just happened right then.
I'm notorious. I told Josh the other day, I'm one of the best friends you could ever have if you wanted a best friend who would constantly just ride him about everything and try to fucking, like, troll him into saying things or doing things or purposely aggravating him for no reason.
If instead of a friend you want a mortal enemy, then Toby's your man. I don't know if it's just me or not, but, like, haircuts are the most awkward experience in the world. Are they for other people, too? And I know you maybe don't have a lot of experience in this field. This is really just so I can circle around and make a bald joke about Toby. If you guys don't know, Toby has no hair.
I have no hair.
He had
it fell out like it was on. It's been falling out like it's on fire for like the past 10 years.
But do you remember haircuts?
I mean, I don't know why they have you spun sideways.
Well, I mean, he spins me around like crazy, man.
This doesn't sound like we're getting haircuts anymore.
If only they
I can't stop the lawnmower. The show's rolling. We've come too far.
If only they knew that we were recording a hit podcast right
Geek
now.
Pop. You can find on iTunes where you can subscribe and rate and leave top reviews so we feel more popular.
Why don't you yell that out the window at your stupid neighbors?
All right.
You know. Okay.
Recording a fucking podcast!
Yeah! Take that, Smiths! I don't know. I picked the name. That'd be awesome if it actually was the Smiths and they listen to this.
Fucking old assholes, turn that shit off! It's goddamn 7:15!
They're secretly big fans of Toby. Like, oh, I love what that boy next door does. Let's listen to his podcast.
That nice young man always just walks out of his house and ignores us. I love him so much.
Cut to
Why
10
is he
minutes
screaming
in.
out the window again?
Again. That's every night.
We're prisoners in our own house, goddammit.
Did you see the way he ignored you when he went outside last time?
Well, I mean, you can be funny for like 30 seconds in the clip.
Thank you, right? So, see, I figured out my strength here, and that's make jokes about, like, oh, we're heading to the same place, yuck, yuck, and then get off. And then
the girls run away afterwards because I know exactly what you're referring to.
Well, yeah, sure. You have a what on your bookcase?
Songbird statue from Bioshock Infinite.
Yep.
I have candles in the front window, like the light switch ones, to light up the house at night.
Okay.
The candle leaves a songbird shadow on the wall. If you walked in my house at night and saw a giant bird shadow on the wall, would you freak out?
Well, no, because this is real life. I mean,
I would have a giant bird in the house. You'll know what the fuck the shadow is.
Yeah, but like, there's also not ominous music playing, and the lights wouldn't go out instantly when I saw it too.
But the lights would already be out. And
Yeah.
I'd be behind you going.
Okay, so now I'm scared. Like, if you're behind me, like if you're like up in my ear going, like that's.
I wouldn't be that close. I'd be hiding around the corner to add to the ambiance.
Oh, see, it's scarier if you're like if you're suddenly at my ear. I just feel you.
And then suddenly I lick your ear or something, like pull your pants down or something fucked up. You
Whoa, what?
Get screamy and.
Then this just became assault. This is no longer creepy. It's like, and then I'm pulling your pants down. I'm licking you. Like, wait, what? None of that's cool.
Battery is when you hit somebody, Josh. Assault, isn't it?
I did nothing when they came for my swimming pool. I stood idly by. I did nothing when they came for my babies. I stood idly by. Next, what do? They're going to come for the walls where I can wall someone into the bathroom, and then the game's over. Pack it up, everybody. The Sims are done.
The Sims is dead. Josh, we're back for our final segment.
We're back, everybody.
Yay! It's like another nice break. I made the noise that Josh likes when I sound like I'm like smoking weed out of a bong, but I'm drinking soda.
It feels like Toby's inside my head, which is really what I've been looking for this whole time. So,
okay, so listen.
I can taste Toby.
Josh, you obviously tell us
That's
the sound. Well, you can tell us the sound of a can, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make it clear I'm not smoking weed, just in case work's listening. I get fucking drug tested for it. But ready, Josh? I'll make the noise
But wait,
for you.
why would you care about drug testing?
Because they random.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you have nothing to hide, who cares? Think about it.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, ready? Josh, you ready? Ready for your favorite noise? Ready for your favorite noise, Josh?
Yeah, I'm ready. Bring it on.
that. Was that good? Should do it again.
Oh, I really hope that translates for you guys at home because, no, that was good. That was that did it. Let's say you're choking on something, and I have to do that thing where I stab the pin in your throat. You know what I'm saying?
Emergency tracheotomy.
Yeah, I have to give you an emergency tracheotomy.
Yeah.
But I don't do it right. But like you would have died anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I fuck it up, and like you die. I mean, like you're gonna die either way. So like, at least I tried. You know, like I feel like I need an A for effort.
I'm sure my parents will feel the same way about that. Mr. and Mrs. Toby,
Toby.
Mr. and Mrs. Toby's parents. I have some bad news for you. Your son
First of all,
was
it's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I have to break the news to you. Toby was choking on some hard candy. Instead of giving him the Heimlich, I stabbed him in the throat with a pen. He bled out and then died instead of being saved. I want to apologize.
I saw it one time on ER.
But I did try.
Thought I could do it.
I did try. Mrs. Toby, you seem very upset right now. You're crying a lot. Listen, I tried to help him by stabbing him. Don't you think I deserve... What about my feelings, Mrs. Toby? I deserve an A for trying.
Mrs. Toby, I'm very good at things, so I had every right to believe that I could do this.
Listen, there was like a quick time event in a game I played once, and I just pressed down on his throat, and it fucking ripped right through it, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, like that only took me like 3 tries, and I nailed it. Like,
if there's anyone to blame in this, it's Big Video Game. You get a hold of them, and you sue them for the wrongful death of my friend and your son.
Video game.
I also got a new mic, so hopefully I don't sound like a fucking robot half the time. But that's yet to be seen until I put it together at the end and fuck that up.
You still sound like an asshole, but at least it's a clear asshole.
Just call me Charmin, baby.
Yes, because you're shit. I don't understand what that reference means.
Because Charmin's a toilet paper brand.
Yep. Yes, it is, Toby.
You said a clean asshole.
Oh. Did your sister ever strip? I would make some hooch or something.
I'd super glue my asshole shut.
You would? But then you have to poop out that. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. Like, if I thought that I had some issue going on down there, I'd rather spend $40 and take a couple pictures than, like, go in and have someone, like, you know, touch my junk.
Oh, it says I can't sell them to you. And I just stared at her because it wasn't like I was buying like medicine without a license or any kind of bullshit like that. It's a goddamn pair of shorts. They got like those on the rack. So I was looking at her and I was like, "Did you break it?" And she just stares at me. So she looks at me and she was like, "Well, I can't ring them up because it says I can't sell them to you." So I just stare at her again, like I'm waiting for the end game of like I'm gonna call my manager over here, like I'll just punch him in manually, but we just keep staring at each other with the most awkward glances of like who's gonna make the first move here.
I love that she thinks that puts the ball back in your court. Like, well, I can't sell them to you, so now you have to make a decision. Like, it's not your problem yet. Still,
I made my decision. I'm going to stand here until you fucking call a manager over here and take care of these goddamn shorts for me.
No, I mean your decision was I found an item in the store and I would like to purchase it. Like that's the only decision you had to make here.
My job was done. I felt like
it was.
So
yeah.
But so eventually she's like, I guess I'll call the manager over here.
No shit.
And I was like, okay. So she called the manager over, and she's like, it says I can't. She says like it won't. Item can't be sold or something like that. The manager just walks over and goes, "Oh yeah, we can't sell him. I'll put him back," and just grabs him from the thing and just walks away.
What?
Like I've worked in retail for most of my life. That was never an option for me. It was punch in a fake number, make the customer happy, find a tag that was the same. But then she just walked away, and the girl was like, "It'll be $15 for your sunglasses." My snap judgment, just because of my pride, was I assessed this guy. He can't do this shit by himself. He needs help.
That's awesome. Because I've
or that was her pickup line.
That was a pickup line?
Or she might have been like, "Do you need help carrying this out?" And if I'd been like, "Yes," she'd have been like, "Okay, I'll help you," and walked out with me.
Ooh, and then she would have gotten in your truck and left with you.
Then she would have thrown the bag of dog food in the car, and I'd be like, "Okay, bye."
I like in this scenario that she would still be carrying the dog food. Like, do you need some help out with that? It's all ploy, but she still carries it.
No, I mean, if she's gonna offer it, I'm gonna be, and I have to like put my pride aside and be like, yes, carry this outside for me. She's fucking carrying that bag of dog food then.
Do you think that'd be a really great way to like, oh, how'd you guys meet? Well, I carried his 12-pound of dog food outside, and it was love at first carry. I don't know. I really
Some people would say she emasculated me almost immediately. Not me. I was like, man, she can carry my dog food. This is a sign.
Really set the tone for this relationship. I was trying to buy shorts earlier. I couldn't, so clearly she wears the pants. I don't know.
She does real work at her job. I really don't. She loves things. I don't.
I just hang out. I just hang out and watch Dota all day.
It's the female man I've always wanted in my life.
That's really, I think, what we both need. We need someone who's more mature, more responsible, and stronger than we are. It's really.
Maybe she'll cut the grass for me. I gotta do that shit still.
Oh man, if someone would just do my chores, yeah, it'd be over.
That'd be the best. That's exactly what I need, I think.
Yeah.
I've been so mad at you since then. I told you it was cute. I was fucking lying to you. I fucking hate the fact you carried that dog food out for me. I fucking hated it. I hated it then. I hate it even more now. My friends call me dog food now. Fuck you.
Friends call me dog food. That's not even clever. It's just like we just picked out an item involved in the story. We started calling you it. Oh, I mentioned it to the lady that I was renting it to. Like,
she didn't care the first time. I was like, yeah, people might have died here. It's iffy. It's alleged still. It's iffy.
Listen, so anyway,
I'll take $100 off the rent every month. If you just want to move in real quick and hang out, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
So here's your key. Anything else? Let's see. Oh yeah, my son murdered like 16 people right on that table. Anyway, have a good night.
If you see any body parts, just push them to the side. The cops will be back to pick that shit up. It's not that big of a deal.
They've really swept everything, so if you just want to toss them right in the bin, that's okay too. In fact, my son would really appreciate it.
If you want to touch everything in the house, just get some extra fingerprints in here for my son. Like touch the knives, especially the knife set. Just use that as much as possible. Maybe accidentally nick yourself. Just DNA is crucial in the 2014. Just
Oh man, yeah. So I would be freaked out too. That would be my end result. I would never stay in that house again, I don't think.
If he's not coming back, I don't know if I would care. I'd be more freaked out about people probably dying in there, but I would. I don't know. So my house, when I bought it, scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Because all the bedrooms in the house had locks on the outside, like deadbolts on the outside.
Oh dear God.
And like old people, like I think the house was bought or up for the market because both of the elder folk passed away and their kids sold it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it was only older people living here, and they deadbolted all the doors from the outside. So I don't know what the fuck was happening in this house, but I mean, there's probably fucked up shit that went down here.
Toby, I think you bought a murder house. I think maybe that happened.
That's probably why the dog freaks the fuck out all the time and tries to break out. He sees the fucking ghosts when I'm not here, and then he just fucking snaps.
Yeah, I think, I'm the guy who's, like, terrified of horror movies. Like, I can't watch a horror movie and then go to sleep because I, like, so in my own head about it. I'd be the same way. I'd be like, oh, he's gonna get out of prison. They're gonna declare him not guilty, and he's gonna come here and want his house back, and he's gonna kill me. And then,
well, I mean, if he's not guilty, it's still alleged. He could just be like, I was wrongly accused. I could really use a roommate right now, though. If you want to stay, we'll split the rent, split the utilities. You can keep the bedroom. I'll sleep downstairs. It's cool. No worries.
I'll sleep downstairs. I'm going to use that anyway.
Can I have my table back? I noticed that you bought a new dining room table and you put the other one out in the shed. Can we bring that back inside? Or would you rather I go outside when I eat dinner? Because I really miss my table a lot, to be honest with you.
Listen, maybe you should just stay upstairs and I'll stay in the dungeon. I mean, basement.
I meant to say the dining room.
Dining
the
room.
den.
Yeah,
the den. I'll stay in the den. If you want to stay upstairs, it's cool.
I'm really getting into power tools right now, so if you hear any like loud noises or screams, I probably nicked myself. It's okay.
I'm a loud snorer. I'm gonna get this insulation foam that I'm gonna silence out the basement. Don't worry. You won't hear anything coming from downstairs. I will silence this thing. I could probably murder someone down here, and you won't even hear them scream. That's how soundproof I think I'm gonna get this room. You'll love it.
I think if you were ever accused of murder and then you got off, you can never make the like murder people jokes like, oh, I just want to kill him.
Josh, every year David Kelly gives a lecture on the historical and mathematical properties of the number 17, and his impressive collection of well over 289 17-squared yellow pigs is on display.
Man,
the celebration concludes with the singing of the Yellow Pigs Day carols and the eating of a yellow pig cake.
I hope he's prepared for just the mountains of pussy he's going to get after that lecture.
Yellow Pig Day. That's my whole that's the carol. I can't... I'm drawing a blank on the freestyle right now.
Tell me that wasn't so much a carol as you said a couple words in a melodic fashion. That I feel like you need at least 2 lines.
Dashing through the field in a yellow pig pulled sleigh. Over the mud we go, counting all the way.
All right, so you brought it back to math. All right, you know what? I'll give you a 5.5 out of 10 on that one.
Woo! No, how about 17? And I figure if I'm eating a lot of pizza all the time, I might as well just buy healthy pizza. That'll compensate for everything.
Okay.
So rather than getting like 3 meat pizza or like just cheese pizza, I'll get supreme pizza because there's some vegetables on it.
It's not how that works.
No, it is. There's definitely a serving of vegetables on there.
Yeah, but that's like saying, like, oh man, this salad wasn't healthy at all, and then I added an extra tomato, and now it's super healthy. Like you're taking something that was inherently unhealthy, a pizza, and you're adding more vegetables on top of it. That doesn't negate the already unhealthiness of it.
I think it does.
I mean, do you have any facts to refute that?
I want fucking science to prove I'm wrong.
Toby, I think science has proved you wrong. I think that was like step 1 in science.
This is my postulate.
This is your
like
what?
the other day. I don't know, postulate, isn't that a science term?
Your posture?
Postulate.
Is that like a thing you pop when you have a zit?
Anyway, so the other day I bought like a kashi pizza. It was like, it was mushroom and spinach and something else. But then I had like extra chicken, so I just threw chicken on top of it and melted the cheese on top of the chicken. So I made it extra healthy. I got my protein, my dairy, my veggies.
Again, if I'm following your logic through, Toby, then I can eat all of the food in the world as long as like the last thing I ate was like a tomato, and I'm great.
It busts out the all the bad stuff in my gut.
It busts it out. What do you think?
If I eat the lettuce last, it's like a drill. It just like dremels out all the slime from everything else I eat.
So you just poop it out, and the lettuce is like a parachute filled with all the bad stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. The lettuce cleanse. It's the supreme pizza cleanse. That's what you've designed.
I'm gonna sell this fucking diet. You're gonna be sorry.
All right, great. The diet is literally just go buy some V8 and then pick up a supreme pizza.
No, we're having Toby's special Happy Fun Juice, and that's just gonna be rebranded V8.
Okay, you're just gonna rip the labels off, buy a Sharpie,
tape an 8.5 by 11 on it. Just write my name real big with a backwards Y.
It's a real DIY situation you've got going on here. Okay. Yeah, because you have scrawny little arms. You had admitted it earlier. So I'm tougher than you. That's point A. I'm bigger and tougher than you. Point B, Toby, we brought this up earlier too. You're like 40. You're half broken already. You're aged. I'm sure you have
I think this is
bones.
one of those fucking segments where it's like, I'm gonna call Toby bald this week. What can I talk about? I got a haircut. What can I do this week? If I say I'm gonna fight Toby, I can maybe call him old and get away with some other shit too. Hey Toby, I really want to fight you. Let's talk about that.
No, all joking aside, because this is serious business about fighting you. I'm like, what, 4 years your junior, right?
Okay, yeah?
Okay, I'm saying...
So you're 36.
I'm 36, you're 40. I think a 36-year-old can whip a 40-year-old's ass. That's all I'm saying.
I have street smarts and cunning that you haven't even heard of.
How do you know I don't have any of those things? Toby,
because I've talked to you for years. I have talked to you for years. And you don't know how to fucking talk to your barber.
Yeah, but I know how to punch my barber in the face if it comes to that. At most.
Do you feel like if you cosplayed as an elevator, you could talk to anybody in the world? What do you really think people lead such different lives than you that you couldn't find some sort of common ground?
Yes.
Like legit. You think the one conversation you're gonna be having as you walk by is gonna be, did you catch the bull market when my stock CJQ dropped 7 points? And I was gonna fucking put like their monocles in their eyes and chuckle?
Maybe is that not what happens? I don't know.
I think no matter what,
All right.
I think you're thinking too much about this. You gotta go in Joe Cool.
Yeah. So all right, Argentina game. Yeah. I mean, what happened? And then you tell me. Then I'd be like, hey man, that sounds like a real cool game. I'm Josh.
Don't say real cool game. Just say, hey, I'm Josh.
That sounds like a sporting event.
Hey, I'm Josh. Throw the big paw out. Wait for someone to bite.
Do I go for a shake or a fist bump?
You shake.
All right. No fist bumps? I'm a fist bumper. Toby.
Josh, be a fucking man for once and shake someone's goddamn hand.
I shake hands, but like fist bump seems like jovial, you know? It's like what up?
Fist bump the girls. I love that.
Yeah, they'll really be into that. All right, Toby, I'm gonna win these parties.
I've never heard someone say I'm gonna win a party.
I think it's something I can win.
This next segment, the next 5 or 10 minutes, is called "Listen to Toby and Josh Laugh at Nothing."
You know what? That's the premise of this whole podcast. You know, like Seinfeld is a show about nothing, and this show is a show about us laughing at nothing.
Play Nug-a-Nug.
First of all, did no one talk about sex for 200 years? Like what?
Josh, they were given a lot of green gowns. Those are the Dark Ages.
The Dark Ages. Play Nug-a-Nug. Toby, do you think? All right, if I walk up to 100 girls and I present them with, "Hey, baby, do you want to play some Nug-a-Nug?" How many slaps do you think I would get?
2. One for each nug. I feel like that's like fucking Jay from like Jay and Silent Bob. Like, nah, nah. That's where you got it from.
Yeah, who
Kevin
knew?
Smith knows the 1500s.
Perfect.
This leads to what happens when I poop in the warehouse bathroom, because I feel like they're more my people. I'd rather sit and like listen to all these idiots talk while I poop or pee, versus like go sit in a corporate bathroom with like all the douchebags who are like, "Can you fix my computer for me?" Which has happened to me in the bathroom multiple times, and it drives me fucking
They'll
insane.
Ask you in the bathroom?
Yeah,
oh, dear
like
Lord.
if I'm standing there taking a piss, and they could all come pee next to me and say, "So, I made a ticket earlier that my Outlook's not really running properly. Can you take a look at it for me?" Like, while I have my dick in my hand taking a piss.
Yeah, if you would just hold this for me real quick, I'll go look at it right now. Just right here.
Just real quick, just like 30 seconds.
Shake this off for me, and I'll grab your BlackBerry right now, and I'll sort it out.
Yeah, but so the other day in the bathroom, there's been multiple times where while I'm pooping, everyone yells at each other, or they make shit noises to each other, or like it's like a party in the bathroom all the time.
That sounds amazing. I'd go poop there too.
That's why I like it sometimes. But sometimes, like, I walk in and people have music just blaring on their phone, and it doesn't matter if they're the first one in there or the last one in there.
Holy crap!
But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I was taking a shit, as I'm wont to do. I think it's my favorite word for this podcast, want to do.
Yeah.
But I was pooping in the middle stall. Someone comes in, they make small talk. He goes into the stall, and all of a sudden I think it's a Snow Patrol song. It's like, if I lay here, if I just lay here. That song? You know what I mean? So he is blasting this in the stall next to me while I'm trying to take a shit. I'm trying desperately not to start laughing while this is happening.
That's an incredible song for the bathroom too, because the next lyric is, "Would you lie with me and just forget the world?" Like you're in the bathroom. I mean, yeah, exactly. Play grown up. I do the same thing. Toby, I'm the guy who carries a Spider-Man lunchbox to work. Like I'm not a grown up either. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right, let's pretend I'm a coworker, okay? And I walk into your little office area, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Toby, how's it going?"
Pretty good. How's your day going?
Oh, it's good, man. I was out on the links this weekend playing some golf. Are you a big golfer?
Yeah, where'd you play at?
Oh, I played down at the Sea Rise Cattleway Farm links.
Oh, where's that? I don't think that's around here.
Oh, it's out. You know what? It's not important.
On the other hand, Josh could just sit on Toby, like you said, and bash his face against the floor repeatedly.
Thank you.
So really, the only way to answer this question is for you guys to meet up and have a showdown for the fans.
Agreed. That's the first thing we do. We hug, and then we fight to the death.